Okay, as promised, we're going to hear from our Championship 4 drivers. And because they were in here first, I'm going to call up Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano. And then, Ryan, we're going to pair you with Kevin Harvick, if that's okay. Joey Logano, driver of the number 22, Shell Pennzoil Ford for Penske, Team Penske. And today, Joey qualified 9th for Sunday's 16th annual Ford EcoBoost 400. And joining him on the stage will be Denny Hamlin, who qualified 8th. Denny drives the number 11 FedEx Express Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. I'm going to start with you, Denny. 8th qualifying position. You've won this race last year. Just your thoughts, your outlook, how practice has gone, how qualifying went, and what you want to try to work on tomorrow.
Well, yeah, I think today kind of went like, most of the year for us, but better. We weren't blazing fast for the first couple laps, but we have a car obviously that's pretty good after that, and obviously that helped us in qualifying, being that we had to run an extra run there at the end. So that helped us, and really all weekend, right from first lap unloading, I felt like it's got the feeling that it needs to be successful on Sunday.
And Joey qualified 9th. I guess she'll be starting pretty close right there next to Denny, but just talk about your car, practice here today, preparation, and then what you hope to be able to improve upon tomorrow.
Yeah, we had an okay day today. Felt like we unloaded in race trim. We had good speed in our car. Felt like our car was pretty good, and we kept stayed committed to the bottom and trying to work down there and trying to make that work for qualifying. And when we switched over to qualifying trim, and just the speed didn't transfer. We were actually trying to go just as fast as we did in race trim as we were, to do that in qualifying trim. So just didn't have the speed there in practice. And once again, the 22 bunch, they kept their heads together and was able to make some good changes and found quite a bit of speed out of our car. And I think we were third there the first round, so that surprised the heck out of me. I was hoping I made it through the first round. So overall, we were able to rebound off a car that didn't seem to be too fast in qualifying trim, and we qualified halfway decent there in 9th, and we'll be able to race up from there, as I feel like my car was a little better in race trim than it was in qualifying trim for sure.
Questions for Denny or Joey, raise your hand, and we'll bring you the wireless microphone. Lee has one, please.
Lee Spencer, Motorsport.com. Denny, how close is your car to last year's winning car here?
My last year's winning car is scrapped somewhere. I don't know. It's pretty far away. Huh? It feels good. It feels good. Last year I knew we were going to win the race. I knew in practice we were going to win the race, and my car feels equally as good this time around.
Tom Jensen over here to the left, please.
Hi guys, Tom Jensen, Fox Sports. For both of you, after qualifying, after practice, you feel more confident or less confident about winning the championship than you did when you got down here?
More for me.
I feel the same. I felt confident coming into this racetrack, and after our test, I thought it went well. And I may have lost a little bit after we switched to qualifying trim, but we're back, and I feel about the same as I did when we walked in this morning with a positive attitude.
Hello, Kevin. Well, we just hit tight. I'll get you up here in just 1 second, if you don't mind. Okay, all right. Hey, what can I say? He's the driver of the number 4 Budweiser Chevrolet.
Sit next to my buddy.
What's up, friend? Long time no see.
All right, I'll let you two have it.
All right. Other questions for Denny or Joey? And then we'll hear from Kevin. Any other questions for Denny or Joey?
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, we'll let you two guys go. Kevin, I think you might have got to him there, maybe. I don't know. Ryan, come on up. Just kidding. Okay. As promised, we're going to hear from our other 2 Championship 4 drivers. Kevin Harvick, driver of the number 4, Budweiser Chevrolet for Stewart Haas Racing. Qualified 4th, best of all the Championship 4 drivers. Congratulations, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks. It's actually 5th, but that's okay. We've had a good day. Just kind of went back and forth there on the balance of the car as went through the second round and didn't quite get everything I needed to out of the car in the last round. But all in all, it was a solid day. The car's got good speed and in race trim. Got a good starting spot, so should get a good pit stall and just go out and try to have another solid day and tomorrow and get prepared for the race.
And qualifying 21st is Ryan Newman. He's the driver of the number 31 Caterpillar Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. And Ryan, just talk about how practice went for you today, and then also about your qualifying run.
Oh, it was actually all good. None of it was great, but that second qualifying run wasn't what we wanted, and at that point, it was really difficult to get a good refire on the tires and make any gains to make it back in with hot tires. So we start 21st with the Cat Chevrolet, and I don't think that's the end of our day. But my comment after qualifying was we beat half of them today. We got 267 laps to beat the other half on Sunday.
Questions for Ryan or Kevin? Raise your hand. We'll get you the wireless mics. Who has questions? Right here, Bob Pockers, please, with the wireless Kelly.
Sporting News. Kevin, do you feel like you needed to have a good day, maybe more than the others, just because you guys have been fast all year, maybe scratching your head a little bit if you weren't in the top 5?
Well, the good news, Bob, we don't have to worry about that because we had a good day. So we planned on having a good day, and everything went pretty much according to what we wanted to do in practice. And I think as you look at the morale of the team, we know we can get better tomorrow. We have a good spot to start in race trim, and 7 other cars that are running good to see some of the trends on their stuff today that were good in race trim also. So all in all, we have a lot to look at and a lot of resources to pull from, and everybody's pulling the rope in the same direction, and we just keep plugging away.
Let's go over here to Jared for our left, please.
Yeah, Jared Turner, FoxSports.com. Ryan, based on what you've seen and felt today and observed your competitors, what leads you to believe that you might be able to beat these guys head-to-head Sunday, just based on raw speed?
Just the opportunity. I mean, we've got good equipment, good cars, good people. Our pit stops have gotten better. It's going to be a crazy race. I think it's going to be some really crazy restarts, but I don't think your starting position defines who's going to finish there.
Other questions for Kevin or Ryan? Right here, front row. Jenna, please.
Jennifer, AP. Kevin, Denny was asked about his car and how it feels. He said it feels the same as last year's car, and he knew in practice last year he was going to win the race. I don't know if he called his shot, but he said, I feel really good. Do you have any sense or feel of what you're capable of or will do on Sunday?
Well, I think just kind of echoing what Ryan said there. I think there's just too many things and way too much to live up to make those kind of comments for sure. I think for us, you just have to keep checking boxes. You want to try to prepare yourself for the race as best that you can. Hopefully you make the right adjustments going into the race, and regardless of how our car is in practice, we'll all wonder if we made the right decisions and the things that have gone on. So I think our biggest goal is just to keep doing what we've done all year. Same things we did last week and the week before and the week before, and the guys are doing a great job, and they brought a great car, and we had a good test down here and feel like we unloaded better than we ended the test, and that's really what our goals are, and that's to get better every session. So obviously you want to try to qualify on the pole and do the best that you can, but it's hard to complain about a top 5 and being in front of the other 3 is really the ultimate goal today and tomorrow and the next day. So I think if we prepare, we should be competitive.
Additional questions for Kevin or Ryan? Right here. Kenny?
Kenny Bruce with NASCAR.com. For both of you, what specifically are you guys going to be looking for tomorrow? I mean, I know, forget about the fact that it's the last race on Sunday. If it was any race, what would you be looking for with 2 practices tomorrow?
I just want consistency in my car and enough tape on the window so that I can see going into turn one. So that's really what I'm looking for. And like I say, we have a good baseline already, and this is just one of those races where the groove's going to go to the top. But it's just a matter of how long you can run the bottom before you move to the top, and how high do you need to move to the top. The top's, treacherous, is 6 inches away from you at all times in order to run as fast as you need to, and that's hard to do during the daytime. So just find a good balanced car.
Yeah, same kind of deal. Just make a car that drives real good. If it drives good, it should be versatile, because in the end you got to go where the guy in front of you isn't. So just like Kevin said, it is treacherous up next to the wall, but if you got a car that is versatile and can move around, then you don't have to put yourself in that position.
Let's go over here to the far right.
Nick DeGroot, Motorsport.com. Kevin, you said on Wednesday that going in this race, your plan was just stay in front of everybody, you won't have to race.
Now, you're going to write exactly what I say or only part of what I say?
Everything this time, Kevin.
Okay, good.
Every time. Sorry about that, by the way. Anyway, looking into this race, you start ahead of everybody this time, as you wanted. You start in front of everybody that's in the championship potential with you. Going into the finale, what is your goal what are you looking at the start of the race? Do you want to just ride for most of the race, or do you want to just go straight to the front and see if you can lead both sides of the field?
I think you have to be aggressive. I think everybody's going to be aggressive. I think you obviously have to, be smart about where you put your car and who you're around and as to how aggressive you need to be in the things that you're doing. So it's really no different. You're safer in the front of the pack. You have, more opportunity to have good strategy in the front of the pack and see what everybody else is doing throughout the day. So there's going to be a lot of ups and downs throughout the day, and you have to manage the things that go right and wrong all at the same time, and you just know that those things are going to happen. So you just keep grinding away lap after lap, and hopefully in the end you're where you want to be.
You use that entire quote, by the way.
Good. It's good journalism.
Kevin and Ryan, thank you very much. Congratulations on good qualifying runs, and certainly good luck Sunday in the championship finale.